years go by, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't study for this.
Okay. Should I move it up a little? Do you get Shaun in the... Shaun, move a little closer. Make sure you get in the frame here. Just let me know when you're ready. All right, we just got done. Here we are. My name's Wade Tatangelo. I'm with the Bradenton Herald, and we are live at Ace. I just got done watching a great performance by Shaun Rounds and his power trio. Now I know why. Well, first of all, Shaun, you have... there's a great turnout here, by the way. Monday nights, as you know, usually no one even books shows on Monday nights, and here we have a great turnout. This is Damon Fowler's Sugar Shack Mondays, the first one without Damon Fowler. So you had the inevitable task of being the first one to do it on your own, and it worked out great.
Well, word of mouth probably from him, so thanks to him.
But he obviously, first of all, so people know, Damon Fowler handpicks everybody who performs here. This isn't some random thing. Damon chose Shaun. How did you and Damon meet?
I actually, I lived in Savannah for a little while, and I was friends with Shaun Costello.
A great bluesman.
Right.
In Savannah, where Greg Allman lives, who used to live in Bradenton, just to throw a little...
And Eric Culberson, he's one of my favorites, and I learned a lot from him. But anyhow, when I moved back to Orlando, I'm originally from here, Shaun Costello was playing at the House of Blues, and it just so happens Damon Fowler was there that night, and I had heard his name, and I seen his name on posters for the House of Blues and stuff.
Right.
So I'd never seen him play, but I met him that night, and then I guess playing the Alley.
Which is a great venue in Orlando.
Sanford. Yeah.
Sanford, I'm sorry, yeah.
And
Central Florida, yeah.
They loved Damon there, and I got to meet him there, and took it from there.
Well, anybody who's been watching knows that Damon made a great choice with Shaun, who you've got to be. I haven't been to Orlando recently, but I think we're dealing with Orlando's top blues soul act right here. Put on a heck of a performance. Shaun can be seen every Sunday at B.B. King's Club. And for those watching, what I liked about your set is you incorporated various styles of blues. You did straight fingerstyle picking, you did a little tapping, you played a nice slide guitar, and you did a you got classic blues standards, and then all of a sudden you're quoting Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, and you're quoting on Benny King's, as you introduced as Benny Sting's Stand By Me. It was just, in my opinion, just a terrific mashup. Everybody's heard, Stand By Me. It's a great song, and you sung it great. And then all of a sudden, you guys mesh in this familiar bass line. It's like, wait, I know that. And it just came together, and then I'll let you take it from there. Tell the audience about that.
As a kid, I always remember Stand By Me. It's one of my favorite songs I can remember since I was a kid. So, that's why I play it. It's a vocal influence, and also I listen to all kinds of things.
Obviously, the performance.
I don't care if it's good. I'll listen to it. My wife's influence of music too. I listen to what she's listening to. From Britney Spears, I don't care if it's on and it's. I don't care anything. I like Prince, stuff like that. But my favorite stuff is old blues, like you're hearing now in Chicago, Chess Records, any of that stuff.
Which you just did some great Freddie King, some great Albert King.
Freddie King is one of my influences for everything, singing, guitar, everything.
But real quick, that most innovative version of Stand By Me, talk about that real quick.
Why I do it, or
how? I don't want to give it away. You work in the Sting bass line to...
Well, as you're learning guitar or whatever, you find out that, there's so many similar songs, and they have the same chord structure or chord pattern, and since I like both of those songs, I just threw it in there one time, and people loved it, so I, build on it.
And it's just to make it clear, what it is, it's a mashup of Stand By Me and I'll Be Watching You, or
Every Breath You Take.
Breath You Take, pardon me, yeah. Every Breath You Take. And it works perfectly. Yeah. There's songs written 30 years apart, but like you said, you find that core structure.
Yeah.
and you're able to make it work.
And the chord structure too is what I was saying. Basically the same chords. The patterns of how it's played is identical, really, except for a few changes. And it just, I like giving something familiar to people. I like playing obscure blues, but some people want to hear familiar stuff too. Is why I throw some of that in there. And it depends what age too. For the younger ages, and they hear that, then they grasp it better. Right?
Well, it's a distinct way of doing it. So this is your first time at Aces?
No, we actually. I sat in here with the Bottom Feeders, another band from out of here.
Yeah.
And I asked them. Maybe last year played here once before.
Oh, cool! But this is your first Sugar Shack Mondays. How do you like it?
Oh, I love it. This is great. Monday night. Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's doing it too, and he's the right person to do it. So.
And Damon, just as an update, as I mentioned before,
he's on a cruise.
Yeah, he's still in the Caribbean right now, playing with Taj Mahal and
sweating too.
Joan Osborne and Holmes Brothers and Kenny Wayne Shepherd. But
buffets.
Yeah, buffets. I'm sure he's doing all kinds of stuff. And next week, Damon will actually be back and for the next edition. And the special guest will be Chicago bluesman Biscuit Miller in the mix. And real quick before we sign off, and just so people know, the webcast ends now, but if you come out to Aces, it's actually free on Monday nights, and you'll get to see the second set, which doesn't air, which Shaun will be playing right now. Shaun, where can people see you play? I know you play every Sunday at BB King's Club in Orlando. What else do you have coming up that you want to plug?
Well, this Friday and Saturday, we're at the House of Blues Kitchen.
In Orlando, the House of Blues Orlando.
It's downtown Disney. We play at the Alley pretty much we got a once a month there, a weekend.
Which I've been to. It's a very cool Orlando venue.
And it's like a real blues joint. I mean, smoky blues joint. Like this.
Kind of like, I was going to say, like this,
see where else? We play by UCF, a place called Underground Blues. Got a lot of new venues coming up too. So
if you're in Orlando, if you're on your Disney trip or whatever, go check out Shaun Rounds. If you're in Bradenton, come by Aces and come back here on Ustream to watch Damon Fowler with Biscuit Miller, same time next Monday. Damon will be back before he goes off on tour to tour Italy, Canada, and pretty much everywhere, right, Lacey? He'll be all over the place. Lacey Campbell, our producer, also happens to be Damon's girlfriend and keeps us posted on what he's up to. Are we all set, Lacey? We're all set, Shaun. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for your support.